What if the biggest fitness craze blowing up your social media feed, the one promising boundless energy and a huge confidence boost, was built on a bit of a lie? You've seen it. It's plastered everywhere, pushed by influencers who swear it's the key to unlocking some hidden potential. It's called Alpha Surge. The ads are everywhere, promising a fix for guys who feel like they're losing their edge. But what's actually in the bottle? We wanted to cut through all the hype, to look past the flashy testimonials and aggressive sales pitches. We dug into the science, the real user reviews, and the fine print. What we found is a story about brilliant marketing, the real science behind some surprising ingredients, and the honest truth about what it really takes to get ahead in the gym and in life. It's a feeling a lot of guys recognize. You're working hard, trying to stay active, but the energy just isn't there anymore. Workouts feel like a chore, it's hard to focus, and your confidence takes a hit. That feeling is the bedrock of a billion-dollar industry, and Alpha Surge has tapped into it perfectly. The product just exploded online. It wasn't sold as just another supplement, but as a full-blown movement for men to reclaim their vitality. The story they tell is powerful. Feeling worn down isn't your fault, and this natural formula is the easy answer you've been looking for. Influencers post these dramatic transformation stories, crediting their new energy, ripped physiques, and better sex lives to this one product. But that's where we started asking questions. While some of the ads hint at a general fitness boost for anyone, the core message of Alpha Surge is aimed straight at men. It promises to boost male vitality, support testosterone, and improve sexual health. This isn't just an all-purpose energy drink. So the real question is, does Alpha Surge actually deliver on those promises for the average guy who buys into the hype? Or is it just another slickly marketed product in a totally unregulated industry? Before we even touch the science, you have to appreciate the psychology here. The marketing for Alpha Surge is incredible at selling a solution to an emotion. It doesn't just sell ingredients, it sells the feeling of being the man you feel you should be. Scroll through their websites or the countless influencer posts, and the promises are always the same. They talk about more stamina, not just for your workout, but in the bedroom. They talk about primal dominance and the swagger that comes with it. They promise a better libido and the kind of energy that lets you crush a workout and still have something left in the tank for your family. The product, usually a capsule or a powder, is sold through their official websites, but you can also find it on other big online retail sites. The direct-to-consumer model lets them control the story, offering big money-back guarantees and special offers that make you feel like you have to act now. The message is simple. Just try it. What have you got to lose? It's a tempting offer, designed to get you to lower your guard and just take a chance. But a chance on what exactly? To answer that, we have to look past the promises and peel back the label. This is where things get a little complicated, because Alpha Surge isn't one single consistent product. The name is slapped on a few different formulas, which can get confusing. Still, most of the popular versions are built around two types of ingredients. One type is more of a pre-workout, focusing on nitric oxide to give you a better muscle pump. It's got stuff like L-citrulline and beta-alanine, which are known to improve blood flow and fight off that muscle burn during a tough workout. The other version, the one at the heart of the male vitality craze, is made with a mix of herbs and adaptogens. The ingredients you see over and over are L-arginine, another compound for blood flow, Tongkat Ali, a traditional herb often linked to testosterone, maca root, used for energy, and ashwagandha, which is famous for helping the body deal with stress. So, does the science on these ingredients check out? Actually, yeah, for the most part. Studies have shown ashwagandha can lower the stress hormone cortisol, which helps with hormonal balance. Some human trials on Tongkat Ali suggest it can improve testosterone, especially in men who are already low. And L-arginine and L-citrulline are well researched for boosting nitric oxide, which opens up your blood vessels, a key factor for both athletic performance and erectile function. These ingredients aren't snake oil. They're real compounds with real science behind them. But, and this is a huge but, That brings us to a critical point about the entire supplement world. While the ingredients have been studied, the final product, Alpha Surge itself, has not been tested or approved by the FDA to treat or cure anything. That's not a knock specifically on Alpha Surge. It's true for almost every supplement in the United States. The manufacturer is responsible for making sure it's safe. But the claims about what it can do are often built on the borrowed science of its individual parts. And this is, honestly, the real heart of the issue. The key takeaway here isn't that Alpha Surge is a total scam or that its ingredients are junk. It's not just sawdust in a capsule. The real problem is the giant leap between what the science says an ingredient can do in a lab and what the marketing promises the product will do for you. A controlled study might show that a specific dose of Tonkat Ali can raise testosterone, but that doesn't guarantee that the proprietary blend in Alpha Surge will do the same thing for every single person. How well these ingredients work depends on the dose, the quality, and how they work together, details that are almost never shared. There are no independent, peer-reviewed clinical trials on the specific Alpha Surge formula to prove it delivers the wild results you see in the ads. You can see this play out in the user reviews, which are all over the place. For every guy posting a glowing review saying he feels 20 years younger, there's another guy who says he felt absolutely nothing. Sure, many users do report feeling more energy, having better workouts, and an improved libido. But the fact that it doesn't work for everyone proves that this isn't a magic bullet. It's a gamble. You're betting that this specific cocktail of ingredients at this specific dose will work with your body. The marketing sells it as a sure thing. The reality is, it's a maybe. This brings us back to the only question that really matters. Is Alpha Surge worth your money? Well, it's not a simple yes or no. On the one hand, it's made with natural ingredients that do have some scientific research backing them for men's health. If you're feeling a slump in energy that might be tied to stress or natural aging, it's possible a supplement with ashwagandha and Tonkat Ali could actually help. On the other hand, the marketing promises are often blown way out of proportion. The vague but exciting claims you see are designed to get you to click buy, not to reflect scientific reality. And since the formulas and results vary so much, you really are just rolling the dice. But the most important thing to remember is this: no pill or powder will ever replace the fundamentals. The things that really move the needle on your energy, vitality, and health are consistent exercise, good food, quality sleep, and managing your stress. A supplement is only ever that, a supplement to an already solid foundation. It can't build the foundation for you. If you found this breakdown helpful, and you want to see more investigations that cut through the fitness hype, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's next. I really want to hear from you on this one. Drop a comment below. Have you tried Alpha Surge or something like it? What happened? The more we all share, the more we learn. When it's all said and done, the story of Alpha Surge is about more than just one product. It's a perfect snapshot of the modern wellness industry. It shows how a powerful story can hook people, especially when it targets a real emotional insecurity. It shines a light on the huge gap between the promise of a quick fix and the reality of slow, steady progress. The point of this isn't to tell you to avoid all supplements. It's to convince you to go in with your eyes wide open. Question the hype, look for real evidence, and remember that your health is a whole system. It's not one problem you can solve with one pill. Real, lasting confidence and energy don't come from a bottle. They're built, day by day, with consistent effort. And that's a truth no marketing campaign can ever change. Click the link at the bottom of the description. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for watching.